I see.
But I'm not taking the classes.
You just say something.
Just say something about yourself.
I'm not taking the class.
Hi, I'm Icy and I like basketball.
What about in music, in singing? What would you like to perform? The repertoires you prefer to do?
Tell them about the choir.
Okay. My mom teaches this choir called the Beta Voice Choir Music Academy, and me and my brother are in it, and we perform. And we
Leo.
sing,
And Leo.
and Aaliyah
Ali.
is in too.
My name's Dan, and
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I like singing, and I'm in the Vienna Boys Choir, and I'm a soprano one,
You're soprano. Your age is
11,
11.
and I want to keep my high voice when I'm older. I don't want to lose it.
Okay, I'll explain to you what will happen when you grow old, especially you're a young man. Physiologically, scientifically, there will be a lot of changes in the coming days in the future. And then of course we have
Stan. His name's Stan.
My name's Stan.
Stan.
And I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. I'm just kidding. I'm 11 years old. I usually like play good video games. and I go to a choir called VPCC, also known as
The
I forgot. Wait,
Visitation
Visitation
Parish
Children's
Children's
Choir.
Choir.
Yeah.
So what's your
We
voice
used to be-
classification in the choir?
Huh?
What's your voice classification? Are you soprano 1, soprano 2?
Soprano one.
Soprano 1. Okay, genres. What do you normally sing?
I don't know. I sing like a
church
A lot of
songs.
songs.
Church
Yeah.
songs.
songs, yeah.
I sing for the church.
Gospel music.
Dorothy's next.
Dorothy.
Wait, how old is it?
Oh yeah, that's Dorothy.
Dorothy.
My name's Jeff.
You're third. And
I'm in the VPCC. I'm in the VPCC also. I'm in soprano one.
soprano 1. And then are there any genres or particular artists that you sing apart from the choir's repertoire? Like you sing Alicia Keys or you sing Broadway, those stuffs.
Yeah, she
I
plays
sing
the role of Mary.
Anything under the sun. All right. How old are you? 13.
Oh, I thought she was 43.
I'm Leah and I'm 13 turning 14 and I'm in the BPC and the Ben Boys Choir and I like doing musicals outside school and I sing with teacher Agnes. I mostly sing opera and classical.
That's great to know.
Whoa.
As young as your age, you could sing. And then, of course, finally,
Carlos.
My name is Carlos. I'm currently 16 years old in my last year of high school, and I tend to enjoy singing J-pop,
J-pop.
Japanese pop.
You're a
How
Japanese.
about K-pop?
Oh no, I'm not Japanese.
How about
I'm
K-pop?
Filipino.
You're Filipino.
How about K-pop?
You're Chinoy, no? I guess.
What's Chinoy?
Chinese Filipino.
Oh, I think
Chinese
so.
Pinoy.
I think so. Yeah.
You're 16 and you're senior high.
Yeah.
And you're planning to take up what course in college?
I think I want to aim for maybe voice and acting.
What's it again? How come Academy of Arts?
Yeah.
Performing Arts?
That's the goal.
Okay. Apart from choirs,
Oh,
With
I'm
your business.
currently not affiliated with any.
you're not affiliated with a choir, but normally you're seeing Broadway's musicals.
With Tita Agnes,
Pop?
mainly more classical.
Mainly more
like,
classical.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I think the commonality of what we're having right now is the transitioning voice that we're having. Like with your age, especially for men, even for young men, I meant young men, and young ladies. This age is the puberty age, wherein there are a lot of things happening physically, and of course even emotionally, no, psychologically, and it also affects your singing. And this transitioning stage is one thing that we need to probably look into, and some may not be able to understand. Like me, when I was your age, I used to sing pop music before I ventured to classical music. I started out singing, belting Whitney Houston songs, Mariah Carey. When I was your age, like I started singing 4 years old. I've been belting already pop music, and then when my voice changed, it made me feel depressed that I can no longer hit the high notes because physically, yeah, obviously I'm a man, and then if you grow a little bit older, your voice will change, and it doesn't only happen to men but also to women. That is why you need to be guided by certain vocal techniques, and also you have to orient your brain as to how you'll be executing these things. So what are the things that you have to really understand in doing this mechanism, I should call? What do you think are the basics of singing? It still applies, but there will be some, I would not use the word alteration, but I would use the word probably adaptation. Okay, you need to adapt with what you have right now and work on it. And knowing the mechanisms of singing, even the way you speak, even the way you converse with your simple conversation with your class, you need to place your voice if you're into that stage. Because it's this part, we could probably say it's the breaking point. And when you break your voice, I mean, if there's a click, there's a difference between a breaking of voice because not hitting the passaggio. So when say passaggio is the passages to which the danger is there. If you're not holding the technique properly, not doing the technique properly, you might end up cracking, and you don't want to be embarrassed in front of everyone. And mind you, it all happens, especially in your age, and that's the danger that we have to really be guarded of. So,
This is Jomar.
Just introduce
hello,
yourself.
Michael.
My name is Michael. Yeah, you're the
Michael.
Yeah, Michael. It's like better if you call me Hans.
Hans. Okay. So, how old are you guys? 13, and then
Kung may darating kang
what do
iba.
you normally sing? Repertoire? Like Broadway, pop?
Probably mostly pop.
Pop like artists, like give me an idea. Who's the artist?
I don't know.
Okay, when someone is singing, we need to
Be
listen
quiet.
very carefully, as much as possible. Look to that person.
Whose is this? Can I
Tell me something about your score first.
Laudate Dominum is a song created by Mozart, and it's Latin.
Latin. classical.
Yeah.
The period is Mozart belongs to what period?
Starts with C.
See, he
Yes,
already said
I
it.
just
Ends with L.
Classical.
yes,
Yes.
classical. Of course, I think the breath marks need to work on. Like actually, when we do this, one word, laudate, you breathe after te. Can we try this part first? Cover up. Yan ah. Radyo sa catch rep. This tremor there, right? Trill.
Yeah.
That te, you breathe, it's a catch breath. Right? Can we try it again from catch up there? 1, 2, 3. Take off your ribcage. Alright, this is what we need to work on. The range is kind of alangan because of your. That's why you can project more. If you will be transposing this a little bit higher, this one, mas maabot niya. But in this case, you need to work on your. When you breathe, how do you breathe? Where do you breathe?
Where or?
Where? Through your.
Here.
No, yeah. Wait.
What do
Wait.
you call that?
Your nose, right? So you open the rib cage, expand. Don't waste air. So you can further that.
Okay.
Ito. After te, you can breathe. After te. Te. Right? Can you try? Breathe first. 3, breathe. 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 Okay, yeah. This that particular part, the ominous, right? Lift it up somewhere here in your head. Then sit on the note there. Breathe. Breathe. Alright, that again. Yeah, that part. Can we try this part again? La da la. You drop your R right away because it strains here. Okay? You drop it la, not long. La. This one. Let's 3, 3, go. You can after te. This is we can work it this way. You can breathe after this way. This is not really part of this. Aum is a preposition, right, in Latin. And this one, after te, tararat, breathe. Okay? 1, 2, 3, loud. Breathe. Okay, here. Same principle. You need to expand here. The O part. So when you breathe, you minimal throwing of air. Lift this, but don't raise your shoulders. Expand. Okay? Breathe.
Wait.
This is a O.
Okay.
Breathe. Di ba? Like, that part again. Ready, breathe? Right away. Ready, breathe. So this part has to have a different texture. But with your age kasi, parang it's really flat. When not flat literal na bumababa siya, but it's the range is alanganin, called alanganin. It's how do you say?
It's
Not
precise.
precise. That's the reason why the uvula sometimes dumidikit. It's touching this, and then you have to open inside, and you have to drop more, and then expand, and then sit on the nose, especially in the lower registers. This part, the O part. We have to change the texture there. There must be a contrast. What's the meaning of this one? Do you know the meaning of the song? The one. Alright, the first thing you have to know the meaning. You have to really.
Oh, mommy said
Work
it's a
on-
prayer.
Yeah, it's a prayer. But
Glory be to the Father.
yeah, glory be to the Father. No? Then of course you have to really make it more. The deformation is always, especially the O, not gonna be. It's not. You have to know the difference between a closed and an open O. O. Okay? Can we try this?
Yeah, maybe last 2 minutes.
Okay. That the ending lang talaga is really lang ano. The voice quality is nice, beautiful. But you have to really work on how do you expand your chest, not raising this, and the tongue is always flat. And always think forward. Don't be ashamed of your lips. Kasi, anyway, if you learn how to open inside, that's what I'm telling you a while ago. You don't have to really open it that wide.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Ready? Are you ready?
Can I stay?
I told you I need water. I need water.
Come on,
Do
Stan,
you
you can do
memorize
it.
it or not? You don't memorize.
Some I don't. Some you did this in the concert
You're kidding me.
Okay.
It's been so long. That's why.
without the piano first. I want to hear it clearly. Sing it first, up to here, the first line. Go. 3 and go. Za.
Za.
3 and wait. Za. Right away. Not za.
Spot on.
Right away. Za. No slurring. 3 and go.
Again.
1, 2, 3 and
Wait, why do I keep? I need. Why do I keep forgetting? What's wrong with me?
3 and and breathe. Drop it the when you hit this high note there. Open it more there. 3 and go. Lucian. No. You have to drop it more. Off. This off.
Off.
Yeah. Okay, you have to store more area. Okay. Expand.
I can't store that much.
When I say it my voice. Like that. No, don't sing like that. No? Yes. Okay, go. Ready? Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Relax.
Relax. 3 and go. Breathe. What's that again? Var. Var so yung. What's yung? Is young. Right. Okay. 3. This part again. 3 and go. Schön. Morgenschön. And you're rapping? Yes. Feeling. Okay, this part, Miss Agnes, it could be a little bit retired already because it's towards the end. So you can make it this part, the rose line, wrote. This part. Can you try this part? A little bit slower because there's a comma there. You can read after Rosh line. Okay? Rosh line. We say it. Okay, one more time. Can we take it from this one? Rosh line. 1, 2, 3, go. Breathe. Actually, you can further this pa eh. Diba? Roseline. This part. You can try this part. After this, you have to breathe, right? Catch your breath. It's only an 8 note, and you'll be late if you prolong it. So you have to cut it right away, then go right away here. Roseline, breathe it. 3, go. Breathe. Is it rot? I have to hear the T. Rot.
Rot.
Right? One more time. Rot. Ready? Go. Not much. Not so much. Let's. Rot. Let's try. 3 and go. Breathe. I can make it a little bit more malambing. Roshlein auf der I want to hear the R, especially the R in German. Your dad knows how. He studied German also. Huh? You have to roll the R, especially. But there are R's that not so much important. You can just make. There are two ways to say it. Roshlein auf der or der. It depends on the. But if you started all the there's be there, but this one is an article. They have to really put der Haydn. Okay, what do you want? Haydn or Haydn?
Haydn. Then
Haydn. There are two ways. You can make it like Haydn or Haydn.
Yeah, Haydn.
Haydn. Okay? Can we try it again here last? One, the Roshlein, the F, and 3 go. Don't be shy to really enunciate the there. Eventually you learn that when they try to lift this, especially the E, to make the sound more forward. Naman na, okay? But there are some singers, no, they do that. Okay? Isa pa from the top. One more time from the top. Don't be shy. Sa all the consonants. Breathe. You're losing your control there. But I want this more to be more malambing. Malambing means sweet, dolce. Okay? Very good.
Mga treasures namin yan dito. Yeah, mga soloista sila.
But don't forget, all the consonants must be heard. Even the wrappings of, if you started that there, and then the then, it could be Haydn or Haydn. Okay? Pwede yun. But the consonants needs to be heard. Of course, madali na yun. But the thing is, what we have to work on here is how to make his voice more forward.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of probably exercise. And then strengthening probably
Yeah,
support
strength.
at your back.
The strength.
Because you have a very nice quality. It has to be more forward.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Muy
You
bien.
will remember and for him. wants to listen to your voice. Yeah.
Hope is a thing with that purchase in my soul, that purchase in my soul, and sings a tune without the word, and never stops at all.
It's a canon.
Oh, okay. Sige. Can you try it again? This part up to this part.
Hope is a thing with feathers.
Okay. Hope is a thing with hope. Vowels is a thing with feather. Sometimes the word speaks for itself in terms of the tone that you have to feather. How does it describe the feather?
Hope is a thing with feathers.
Okay. Can you not cut? Can you continue up to here? You can try. Huh? So for the phrasing, we're working on the phrasing as well. Hope is a thing with hope is a thing with feather. When you say it also, it's like the same thing when you say it. Okay? So it has to be a little bit fluid since it's canon. No? Ready? Go.
Hope is a thing with feathers.
Breathe.
That purchase in my soul, that purchase in my soul,
Breathe.
and sings a tune without the words, and never stops at all.
Yung dito lang, nagiging choppy. No? Maganda yung phrasing. Continue here. And sings the tune. And sings this part again. Don't you make it pop, 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 pop. Da, 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 da. 3, 4.
And sings a tune without the words,
And breathe.
and never stops at all.
Maybe this is too easy for him to hit. That's why he's not exerting so much effort for that part.
Want me to raise it? Transpose?
Yeah.
We transpose.
Can we transpose it again?
One step.
One step. Yes, better. One.
Hope is a thing with feathers that purchase in my soul.
You got that music? That. You know, you're confused with your placement here, no? That. Go. Yes, 3. Right away, 3 and go.
That purchase in my soul, that purchase in my soul,
3.
and sings a tune without the words, and never stops at all.
Nice. Better. What's the next song? Walang problema. It's just the opening there, no? And phrasing. And when you say, it's English naman eh. You could understand that, of course. The way you're going to say it. Hope is a thing with a feather. One word. Hope is a thing with feather. You don't say it like that. It's when you study a score. Look at how you're going to say it as well. Sometimes, but not all the time. In this case, with this canon, ganun siya. What's your next song? May next song ba siya?
Well.
I said, okay. Sige. me to give a comment first. The
Yeah.
when you say recitative, it's like you're reciting only. But in a manner of singing, like in German, we call it Sprechstimme, no? Speech voice. Make it more a little bit as if you're just singing it. Let's do it part by part, up to here.
And God said, let the earth bring forth grass.
And God said, carry that away. And God said, da 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 da. Let the earth bring forth, let the earth bring forth grass, like that. You're pronouncing something here. God said, diba? Ganun. I want it to be more pronouncing. Right? Go, try it.
And God said, let the earth bring forth grass,
Continue.
the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit, after his kind.
After his kind. No?
After his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth.
Okay. In this case, the pianist will just follow you. This is too slow. You can make it a little bit because everything is so stagnant, like really flat. Ta 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 ta. You have to make it a little bit faster. This is an 8 note. 3 and go.
Whose seed is in itself upon the earth.
Yeah, right.
Whose seed is in itself upon the earth.
Out.
And it was so.
Just remember, you're just pronouncing. You're just saying something. Especially for rechits.
Okay.
Beautiful. Nananamos. Yeah. Go.
With verdure clad, the fields appear, delightful to the ravaged sense. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Let me take it from this part. You have to follow the stress. Okay? Da, 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 da. You can actually, she can breathe here after here. Pwede naman umigay. Ito.
Yeah.
Diba? Can you try it this part? Tutulak ka mo lang siya. Forward ah. Like his ate. Oh. this one, you have to drop it right away. It's one, the plant. Ito lang yun. Once you drop it, you don't have to adjust it anymore. It's there already. And tighten this when you're reaching this top note, especially with the tenuto there. And that is this healing. Bring it forward. Relax your shoulders. Relax this. Dito lang. Can we try to get this here? The plant, even the plant lang. Go. Great. Great. Make it move forward. Vowels, please. Yeah?
Yeah.
And stop.
Sorry. Sorry.
Drop there. Dito ulit. Three, go. Okay, that's fine.
What's the note?
The plant. This part here.
Do I breathe after shoot start? I go straight and breathe. Sorry.
Just sing.
Okay.
Yeah, go. Go. You tend to prolong delay ka, and at the same time, I think the vowels has to, and the lip formation is very important, especially for oratorios. This is English, has to be understood. All the vowels has to, you have to expel all the vowels. Here, sometimes, you know the term pinagduduldulan ng vowels because they need to be understood. Here, shoot! Ooh. So don't be ashamed of forming your lips.
You exaggerate the vowels you
Yes.
said.
But she's proud. She's on her way
What
to
about the quality?
coloratura.
Is coloratura
Coloratura.
right?
What's coloratura?
What's coloratura?
Coloratura means colorful. Who does a lot of running notes, especially for the classical and these passages, very light, and who could do a lot of rapid passages. That's for the coloratura quality.
Like that.
Yeah, the Queen of the Night. She's one
Like
one.
this?
Yeah, that.
Yeah?
That's the thing you need to work on. The exact, of course, when you're late, when you tend to prolong, it should be late, and it's so hard to catch up, especially if there's just if it's only an 8 note.
Yeah, that's her problem. She always delays.
She prolongs
Always.
some parts. But her voice quality is nice. You just have to work on how to expand, and always using displacement, the cheekbones, to make it more forward. Tita Faye, this is always, especially coloratura. it's easy for me to coach a coloratura
Yeah.
than a mezzo. Yeah.
What about Dorothy? What do you think about her voice?
Dorothy's voice, she,
It's thicker.
yung thicker.
it's
It could be
thicker.
thicker.
That's so.
Yeah, on her way. And one thing kaya nag-pull back.
Mm. Dorothy.
She has to work on her. I think it's attitude lang. I mean, I think it's the shyness. Nahihiya lang siya.
Confidence. Yeah, but they both have
Ang gagaling naman si Jonathan,
beautiful
no?
voices.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I got tired of it.
Go.
Maybe ate, tuldo ka muna.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry.
Just go
2, 3.
That's a, what's the meaning of that song?
Oh, it's more of-
Japanese, no?
yeah, it's basically singing about a conflict of like two choices in life.
It's pop. It's a pop music official song. Parang ethereal dapat ang approach natin. Can you try?
He's a student. I'm not sure if I've mentioned. He's preparing for Academy of Music next year.
But what
He's
what
graduating.
are you going to? I mean, classical ba to or is it classical?
It's classical.
A performer. Okay.
Theater.
Theater. Kung this is a pop music, you're picking a pop music. Kasi it's really Monday.
Can advise in picking repertoire. Yes.
You have to get a repertoire that this will I don't what made you choose this?
Well, I think it's because in general I'm not very good at ballads or slower songs in general. So I wanted to choose this to more.
Okay, I want you to do it again like Can you try it that line only? No. Okay, you breathe first. Okay, the Japanese way of saying.
Basically, what you said, you just basically.
You can see the pattern, right? It's very in the sequence, right? Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum. Okay, take it from go.
This was
Then
basically start later. Those were 2 years. They start later.
oh, bumaba tayo. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. You could hit it more. Dig it more. Da 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 da. Throw it out. Okay. Da. Meguru.
Would the English lyrics be better, or
Sorry.
I have the English lyrics?
You want to
If
sing the English?
I think it would be easier with this style.
Yes, I guess. Sige, English na lang kantahin. Yo.
Do you want them? Or?
Sige. Sure. Breathe.
You are the ocean's gray waves, destined to seek.
Yeah. Destined to seek. Destined to seek. Try it again.
Destined to seek life beyond.
Life beyond. Is that what you're hitting? Is that right now?
Yeah.
What beyond? Let's just learn. Go.
Life beyond the shore, just out of reach.
Just out of reach.
Just out of reach.
Breathe.
Yet the waters ever change, glowing like,
Flowing like time. Isn't that the pitch?
flowing like time,
Flowing like. Okay, go.
flowing like time. The path is yours to climb.
Okay, there's a tendency for you to drop the tones. Da 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 da. The song speaks about it's very ethereal in a sense, but people might tend to get really bored when you da 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 da. You're telling a story here. You have to make don't drop your tones. Da 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 da. You notice that?
Yeah.
You have to da da da. Let go. Throw it out like that. Learn one more time. Let's give yet the waters.
Yet the waters ever change, flowing like time. The path is yours to climb.
Yours to
Yours to
climb.
climb.
Okay, the second stanza is the same pitch.
It's somewhat. Yeah, I think it's
Somewhat. It's in A form, I think. Sir William.
Huh?
I think this is in A form, no? Sing the second line, please. I want to.
in the white light.
Correct?
A hand reaches.
Continue, continue. In the white light.
In the
Let go.
white.
In the white light.
In the white light.
Especially in musical theater, you're trying to work on it.
Yeah, emphasize.
Yeah. In the white light. Try that.
In the white light, a hand reaches through.
A hand reaches. There's a contrast. In da da da. A hand reaches through. You pull back. So it's going, throwing out and then pulling back.
Okay.
Go.
In the white.
In the.
In the white light, a hand reaches through.
Continue.
A double-edged blade.
No, syllabically speaking, a double-edged. A double. How do you sing it?
A double-edged.
A double-edged. I think it's going to be appropriate if you're going to sing it in that manner. Because when you sing a double-edged, it's a double-edged, no? A double-edged. Try it.
A double-edged blade.
A double-edged blade.
A double-edged blade
No.
cuts.
Okay, make it a double-edged blade cuts.
A double-edged.
A double-edged.
A double-edged blade cuts your heart in two.
Yun. You know why? Because when you say, you don't say a double-edged. You say a double-edged also. Can you try that? And when in the recording it was performed like that, you can correct it yourself. Like there's no license to that's your interpretation. Like so you can try it.
A
A
double-edged blade cuts your heart into waking dreams.
Okay. Waking dreams. Da-da-da. You're changing the mood here. Very Japanese ang tunog. Right?
It's Japanese. He's a violinist.
I don't want to be a violin.
Oh, but this is what it says here. A double-edged touch. Babalik ulit. This is like a variant only This particular 1-2 lines, right? In the light, a double-edged.
A double-edged blade cuts your heart into waking dreams. Fade away, embrace the brand new day.
Okay, this one you have to make it that. Embrace a brand new day. Sing me a song. That part. 1, 2. Is that the right tune? 1, 2, 3, go.
Sing with me a song.
No. A song. No. A song. No. A song. Pass it
A
S.
song.
And.
Oh.
Okay. Continue.
Sing with me a song of birthrights and love. The light scatters through the sky above.
The sky above. What did I tell you about? The sky above.
The sky above. Dawn breaks through the gloom. White as a bow. Lost in thoughts all alone.
Is it this part? Is it? Ano no? Deceptive K na siya. All alone.
All alone.
May mga notes yun ni tamaan.
Intonation.
Wow, intonation.
How
Intonation.
to solve that?
I made it. I told him that there are some here like double-edged. A while ago he was saying it a double-edged. Is that originally you sang it
A double-edged.
a double-edged blade, a double-edged blade. He was saying about a double-edged, which is intonation-wise it's wrong, and the phrasing is horrible.
Yeah.
To make it,
Yeah, I understand.
you know, I mean, not your voice, no.
No.
It's when you say it also.
Yeah.
No, is it in the recording? It says because it's Japanese kasi.
No, the English version.
The English
was like
version
this.
also.
No, there's two separate versions.
Don't copy the English. Kasi when you say a double-edged, you don't say a double-edged, right?
Yeah.
Bisaya na.
Bisaya na.
Yeah. 4 more.
Okay, all right. Sige. Thank you.
Thanks.
They're singing. There's a udon part.
Sorry.
Winding journey, but I'm finally here tonight. I'm waking up the pieces and walking back into the light. This is a love your glory, where my heart and future lies. There's nothing like that for me. My dreams came true when I found you. I found you, my miracle. If you could see what I see, you're the answer to my prayer. And if you could feel the tenderness I feel, you would know it would be clear that angels brought me here.
Stop there. The range is quite high for you. We can transpose it, and we need to work on your breathing. Keep on. What's the first part? It's been a long and winding journey. Because it really, you're throwing a lot of air. This really pop. You're making it like by Guy Sebastian, right? It's been a long and winding journey. Okay, try that part on. Ready, go.
It's been a long and winding journey,
Breathe.
but I'm finally here tonight.
your falsetto there. You're the answer. What are you doing that? Yeah, your falsetto again. You're the answer. You have to be. Yes. Great. Can we take it on that part? That part again? If you. That part.
If you could see what I see.
Wala. Yung walay mo. Wala. 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 It's really throaty here. Wala. I see. Make it free. Make it free here. Wala. I see. Always pull because I know the style is there. Wala. I see. You can do it like that. If pulling back at the lower register. No. Not like that. Wala. It's more free, right? That part. Wala. I see. Ready go?
If you could feel also see what I see, you're the answer to my prayer. And if you could feel the tenderness I feel,
Tenderness. Go on the vowels. The tenderness. If you want to do it falsetto. But if you want to make it natural, the tenderness, get it from here, okay? Lift this. Tenderness, But can you try that? Kaya naman yung natural, tenderness. Make it natural, don't make it falsetto. Go. The tenderness. You can?
It's
Okay.
breaking now.
It's breaking now.
Yeah, yeah.
The tenderness. Go.
the tenderness I feel, you would know, it would be clear. Angels brought me here.
Pwede ba i-transpose?
Yeah.
It could be
Lower?
transposed. We can make it lower. Let's try
And
it
try.
lower.
Is it one step?
You just go to with the chorus kasi wala naman tayong problema sa
Okay.
stanza.
Okay.
The if you part. Because
This one.
you don't compromise your... For the range, you can always transpose it. Ready?
If you could see what I see, you're the answer to my prayer.
You don't have to do it falsetto.
And if you could feel the tenderness I feel, you would know it would be clear. Angels brought me
It
here.
doesn't always follow. You don't have to follow the range of or the key of the original. It will not make you a less singer if you will
Yes.
transpose it down. It's for your safety. The intonation, it's a matter of the S's. You have to work on the intonation. Like if you see what I see.
Just to explain what intonation is the placement of your voice in the tune of the note exactly. So for example, this is the note that you're hitting. It's in perfect intonation if your voice is also here, but if your voice is somewhere
little
here
bit.
or high, then the intonation is not good. Yeah?
Yung chorus.
Yeah.
Ready go?
If you could see.
Feel this. If you could see. Ready? Go.
If you could see what I see, you're the answer to my prayer. And if you could feel the tenderness I feel, you would know it would be clear. Angels
And the lesson. Angels. That angel. Is it the angel is very. That angels. That angels.
Yeah, it's corrupt.
It's corrupt. That no, it's really stiff here. The angels brought me here. Can you make it air that part? Pull back. That angels, that angels, no. That angels, go. The angels brought me here.
That's it? Yeah? Not from the top? Yeah. Alright, you start.
It's been a long and winding journey.
Baba's voice.
Finally here tonight, picking up the pieces.
Yes, we did.
The sun reflects of your glory, and my heart infects your light. There's nothing like that feeling when I look into your eyes. My dreams came true.
When I look into your eyes, sorry. When I look into your eyes, you can change it. It's too low already. You can change. When I look into your eyes, change it like that, no? When I look into your eyes,
My dreams came true when I found you. I found you. My miracle. If you can see what I see,
breathe.
you're the answer to my prayer. If you can feel the tenderness I feel, you would know it would be clear. Angels
Remember
from
that aim. The angels. Yeah. Okay. Just make this. Relax this. The angels. Go.
that angels brought me here.
That's it.
Where do you want to try it?
From
The second verse.
same key.
My dreams came true when I found you. My miracle. If you see
Once more?
Once more.
my dreams came true when I found you. My miracle. If you could see what I see, you're the answer to my prayer. And if you could feel the tenderness I feel, you would know it would be clear. Angels brought me here.
Not yet.
Here?
You're going up there?
Yeah, going up now.
You're going up
Yeah.
already. You can do it. We transpose it.
You would
You
know.
would know.
You
You
would
would know it would be clear. Angels brought me here.
When you hit that note, the angels brought me. Yeah? Here. Ito, hold mo dito, ha? Not E. Okay, let go. Go, dwell on E.
Dorothy,
Okay.
sorry. Dorothy, sorry. Can you tell Mom to go 9 to 10?
The angels brought me. Ready, go? The angels brought me here. Sustain it. And then you can vibrato at the last part lang. Here. That, go with E. Lang. Breathe and then tighten this. Go. Ready? Breathe.
The angels brought me here.
kaya nyo naman. Kaya lang, you have to be, you need to psych yourself as you can do it. You imagine someone's pulling your tail down, okay? The angels, ready, go! The angels brought me Where's that part?
If you could see what I
That's the one.
And if you... Is that the one?
Yes, they brought me here. And if you could feel the tenderness I feel,
Yeah, continue.
you would know. It would be clear that angels brought me here.
May quality ng pop eh. Really, really, really good.
Yes.
Oh, it's pop quality.
Yeah, that's his mom.
You just have to, you just have to psych yourself. I can do it. And if you could have your own version, better. Right? Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Okay,
You can push me away, I can take it. I can make you a promise and break it. We know the way this goes by now. Running off just to see if I'll chase you. I pretend I know how to replace you. Still we get tangled up somehow. Hearing thunder, and I wonder how long can I hang on? I'm caught in the storm, I'm caught in the rain, caught in the rush that hides this pain. And looking down, it's coming down, but I feel so alive. Just let me go, just walk away. If you love someone, you never let them stay. I'm caught in the storm.
From a musical.
Slash. So you can do comments.
As the bars and
I want to stop
Yeah,
there.
you did the first dance again. The first line.
You can push me away, I can take it.
I can take it.
I can take it.
Relax your neck again. There, go on.
You can push me away, I can take it.
Go on.
Sorry. I can make you a promise and break it. We know the way this goes by now.
3, 4, and
Running off just to see if I'll chase you. I'll pretend I know how to replace you. Still we get tangled up somehow. Hearing thunder.
hearing thunder. Change the mood then. Hearing thunder.
Hearing thunder. And I wonder how long can I
Higher
hang?
notes. How long can I? Right.
How long can I hang on?
Hang on. Let go of that. Hang on.
How long can I hang on? I'm caught in the storm, I'm caught in the rain, caught in the rush that hides this pain. It's coming down. Sorry. Ready to drown, but I feel so.
Okay, the standard is you're expelling so much of it. I got of the storm. Let go of it. Kasi it will come. The tones will come out naturally if you just let go of the tones. Dwell with the vowel. Storm. Don't go with M yet. I got of the storm. Storm, para storm lang. Not storm. Storm! The sound will die. La 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 la. Let go. Expand. Ready, 1, 3, go.
I'm caught in the storm.
No, I call in the storm. Let go. Let's soar. So don't make it too. Free this one. Yeah. Maganda. Maganda yung tapon. Storm. Let go lang. Go.
I'm caught in the storm. I'm caught in the rain. Caught in the rush that hides this pain.
Breathe.
I'm ready to drown. It's coming down, but I feel
It's coming down, but I feel. Connect mo yan. Go.
It's coming down, but
It's coming down, right?
it's coming down, but I feel so.
You changed the key already.
Sorry.
It's coming down, but I la 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 la. Right? I don't know the words. Go.
It's coming down, but I feel so.
Go.
Just let me go. Just walk
Wow,
away.
the go sounds go. Just let me go. Oh.
Just let me go. Just walk away.
Just walk away. Go and oh eh. Go away. Let's go. Throw it out.
Just let me go. Just walk away. If you love someone.
If you love someone. Hold back a little. Softer.
If you love someone, you never let them stay.
That's it. You know, it's a matter of probably the placement. You have the voice and you have you I think your range or a tenor, but you just have to utilize your placement, and the covering is important. Like, can you sing storm? Sing the storm again.
Caught in the storm.
Storm. Let go of it.
I'm caught in the storm. Caught in the rain.
Rain. Let go of the rain. Open it. Rain. Pop naman to eh, di ba? Is this from musical or a pop?
It's like a pop.
It's like a pop. Good. Let's go. Go. Rain.
I've got it. I'm caught in the storm. Caught in the rain.
Caught in the rain. Rain. Let go of it. Rain. Kasi it's here, yo. Rain. Parang ganon. At saka, you have to look at the mirror. Rain. You have to look handsome pa rin when you sing eh. Rain. Let go of the vowels lang. Go.
I'm caught in the storm. I'm caught in the rain. Caught in the rush that hides this pain. Ready to drown. It's coming down, but I feel so alive. Just let me go. Just walk away. If you love someone, you never let them stay.
In this song, I think you have to be guided by the beat, and that will lead you, but you don't lose the beat. Kasi your tones are there, but you just have to really make it more enunciated and more forward, and the vowels you have to let go of them. You have to play this now, and everything will be fine. Okay.
Maybe hold back.
Hold back. And then there's a bridge part of this song?
Yes.
Can you do the bridge part, please?
Let me wash away.
Let me wash away. Is that the one? Is that the tune? Hinula ko lang. Go. Let me wash away. Then crescendo. Go.
Let me wash away.
Let me wash away. Then pwede kang pwede sa huli. Because you're closing it. Go.
Let me wash.
Let your notes.
Sorry. Let me wash away.
Sorry. And then,
I was supposed to be long.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Just do the right, tempo ba? Or yung, ano yan?
Kung saan?
The bridge part. Let me wash. Go.
Let me wash.
Notes.
Let me wash. Let me wash away.
You're silang go.
You will find me after the flood. Let me wash away.
Lift this. The cheekbones are very helpful one of our resonator.
Yes.
Away! Pop naman to. Go. Don't be afraid. Kaya mo yan.
Again.
Did that part, yung may taas na yan. Lift this. Go. Let me wash. Go.
Let me wash
notes.
away.
Let me wash.
Let me wash away.
It's full back eh. You could hit it. Kaya lang, it's walang intensity. Away! Kaya pa yan. You live this. Huwag mong pigilan. Let go. Away! Yeah. Let me wash. Go.
Let me wash away.
Ayun ba yung ganong kahaba yung duration niya? And then that's, then,
go soft.
babalik.
Caught in the storm, caught in the storm, caught in the rain, caught in the rain, caught in the rush that hides this
Continue.
pain.
Ano ko na yung style?
If you love someone, you never let them stay.
Parang gano'n. You just have to tightening the, it's like a contrary motion, you know, in physics. The tone goes up, the weight of the body must go down. Hindi kailangan sumama kang gano'n. Hindi kasi Iron Man, so sama. The weight of the body must go down. Hindi kailangan sumama. Free this. Mataas naman voice siya kaya hindi nako-conscious.
Maybe he's scared.
Oh, no.
Tagaling man lesson.
Kailangan lang talaga mag-vocalize, kailangan lang talagang
You got it.
you got it. Just have to lessen the tension here. And then hey! Pwede pa nga. Then after that, itataas mo siya. Itataas mo na. Then you get confident with that part. Magigila na siya. A flat. Then La. Then everything will be easier for you in its original form. Thank you. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Signore, mi rende uno strumento della vostra pace.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace.
vostra pace. Il Signore
Make me an instrument.
of your peace.
Sorry.
Sir, how
No,
you...
no, no Steve.
He's a balladeer, no?
Yes.
He's really...
Jack.
I'm the backup.
You ignite, no?
I'm here to back you.
Okay, we're singing. Il Signore. And it's really cool.
Yes.
Ang cool pakinggan. No? Sarap pakinggan eh. But if you want to be understood, as said in the
Yeah.
you have to really make it formal. And it's really the placement and the resonators that we have to utilize using Il Signore. Kasi we can say it, Il Signore, Il Signore. Ito, we use this. The tightening in the high notes, especially also. Yung gano'n, yung mga,
Okay,
you have
title
to,
here.
the diaphragm.
Okay.
Dito lang.
It's lazy, ano?
Ikaw, teacher.
No.
Oh.
We
Wala kaming
Hobby.
wala.
Pero
Yeah.
maganda.
we sing in the
They
choir.
are directors of the choir.
Kami yung nagko-coordinate.
Siya talaga
We
yung
should go
singer.
for
But it's
wala kaming formal.
there's a good collaboration, the good chemistry of the voice quality. It's just that
That's in
si ma'am,
Oh,
the voice quality ma'am,
in
very
my cousin.
refined. Si sir, kailangan pa siguro maging manly.
Go na.
Ah.
Isa na lang. Isa na lang.
Il Signore.
Ano isa na lang?
No, yung proper regulation of the breath.
But where do I get it here?
When you breathe, expand, and then of course when you breathe, the tendency kasi di ba ate, is like, then wala na. You have to contain it here and expand. Kasi when you breathe, and then suddenly, baba na to, the lower rib cage mo ba, wala na. Natapon na yung ear. It's like when you put water, butas pala yung baso.
Mm.
So, Il Signore. Ano? Ganyan lang. Kaya, you have to, don't let this
Keep
collapse. Keep it high.
Keep it high.
Kaya ka di ba yung mga singers na gano'n? But, of
that's
course,
the technique.
the back
Okay.
also helps in supporting. The great posture
Okay.
really helps. You can try that. And not shade the E, the vowels.
Okay.
So,
You have to go.
a portion na lang.
A portion.
So, yeah, which portion?
It
It isn't giving.
isn't giving.
Okay. Okay lang.
For it is in that we are martyred.
It isn't dying that we are
It is in darkness that we are martyred.
It isn't dying that we are eternal
Il Signore mi rende un strumento della vostra pace.
Make me an instrument.
Ito si Sir, no? Gila.
Yun pala yun.
Chest up.
Thanks for the technique.
Hindi
Galing.
tayo, nagmulang pa.
I cannot reach pa the high note.
Ayun siya yung may tanong sa'yo eh.
Okay.
I cannot reach my high note.
Oh.
Isn't giving.
It isn't giving not where we see.
Kaya siya nag-stop eh.
Yung gano'n? I don't. I don't do headphone na kasi, you know. I mean, it's the principle of pooping is there. Like, sit on, as we call it, sit on the notes. Literally, the weight of the body should go down, doesn't go up and hitting the high notes. Because the tones goes up, but the gravity still is pressing your weight of the body must go down. Hinihila niya pababa. Don't go along with it. It's a contrary motion that we call it. Like, tumataas ang pitch, bababa mo yung weight ng body. Wag ka, parang hinihila yung buntot. Para ka napupups. It's one technique, and then of course, depending on the bowels.
We should go for dapat ano.
Esther, ikaw
Okay, yes, sir.
Powerful din sa sagot eh. Okay.
There's a somebody I want to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the woods. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me.
Yeah. I think it's... There's the vowel.
I got it, you.
And then you do have to do this.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with. I'm lost there.
Force then. Somebody I see. That part.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see.
The sum. Yeah, the sum. Somebody. That's somebody. There's a somebody.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be someone to
It's correct. Not to watch. Don't stupid.
watch. Oy, good boy.